What's up, YouTube family? It's your girl Kanisha, and welcome back to Flourish in You. Ladies, I am super excited tonight. Listen, I'm hyped. You understand me? Like, I can't wait for us to sit down, like right now, and have this conversation. I have a question for you. What are you digesting? I'm gonna let you ponder on that for a minute. Tell me, what are you digesting? And I am not talking about what did you have for lunch, or are you meal prepping? What are you having for snack? Your beverage? No. What are you digesting that's soon going to manifest on the outside and manifest in your spirit? Tell me, okay? What are you listening to? Who are you giving your ear to? What words are you speaking out of your mouth? What are you looking at? All of these are very important. All of this is going to shape you into the woman that you want to become. Let me give you an example. Let me break it down for you. Anybody who knows me from back in the day knows that there is a rap artist that I absolutely loved. Okay. Every song he put out, baby, I knew the lyrics to it. Okay. I'm not going to say the artist's name, but his music altogether, we're going to keep it real. This is real talk right now, ladies. This is real talk. It was neither we getting hype or it was sexual songs, right? It all started off like when I work out, I don't like listening to like jazz and all of that. I would listen to like hardcore rap music. And when I found his music, it was a done deal for me. Like, this is what I'm exercising to. That is what I would be, doing my homework with. I'm cooking my kids dinner and I'm dancing while I'm cooking my kids dinner, listening to my music. But then when I actually started saying, you know what? I want to start working on myself. I want to start becoming the woman that God wants me to be. And I really started focusing on myself and growing. I started realizing, like, why am I having these lustful feelings? You know what I'm saying? Like, why do I feel this way? I actually started to, I don't know, I just started feeling different, right? I started listening to the lyrics and actually paying attention to the lyrics. And that's when I realized, like, oh, wait a minute, baby, I can't listen to this because this is actually manifesting in my spirit. It's manifesting in my spirit. So that's why it's important that you have to ask yourself these questions. Now, I may get some clap back on this. I may still get some clap back, but even the books that I was reading, I'm not even going to name some authors, but baby, they had some books. And if it was really good, I can go from page one to the end in like 2 days. You know what I'm talking about? You know what books I'm talking about. Listen, I will get in a corner, get me some Starbucks, and I'll be just flipping a page. I'm all in the book. To my kids on the music they listen to. Okay, listen to those lyrics. Some of the rap music they were listening to, and it was so hardcore and just downright just dark. And I started noticing that my child was angry all of the time. It was nothing going on in school. It is what he was putting in his spirit. And I had to teach my kids that, listen, whatever you give the most attention to is what's going to grow. Let me say that again. If you give your attention to that over there, that is what's going to grow. I'm just saying, there's something that we have to think about. Okay. So you have to learn how to separate yourself from things that's going to hinder you from growing. Some of the music we listen to, some of the movies they have out. No, that's not what your spirit needs. Anything that you may have a weakness in, okay? You may have a weakness. You don't want to feed that weakness with negativity, right? So, for example, yeah, I love that rap music. Oh my gosh. But then I had to say, how is this helping me grow? How is this music going to help me get to my next level? So as I started to grow and learn myself, I went from listening to rap music to, you know what? Let me find a podcast that's going to help me and teach me to get to my next level, right? Okay, instead of just sitting here on the phone with friends and gossiping, let me get with my ICS family. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Let me get with my family so they can show me how to be productive, how to spend my time wisely, how to get on here and do videos, how to get my lighting, how to get my microphone, how to set up my camera, right? Let me do something that's going to be more productive. So I started noticing that everything around me, when I started to grow, everything around me started to shift. Again, I don't listen to the same music I used to listen to. I don't hang out with the same people I used to hang out. Now you hang out with me. I want to know, what are you working on? What is your next step? What are your goals? My conversation is different. Like I said before, instead of gossiping, now I'm saying, okay, how can I invest my money? How can I learn how to grow my money? How can I become debt free? Right? Instead of reading books that's going to not do anything for my growth or my spirit, now I want to read books about the stock market, or I want to read something spiritual, right? I want to read something that's going to help me grow. So I want you to understand. I understand, you go to all these YouTube pages, and there's a lot of content out there about ladies, let's get our bag. The music we listen to for women now, for us, is all about, twerking. I'm gonna get some clap back. It's about twerking, or it's about getting your bag and let's get this and get that. Listen, stop. How are we gonna grow and this is gonna be maintained for the rest of our life? We don't want nothing temporary, right? We want to grow in our purpose, be there, be happy, and continue to rise. And then learn how to grow in our purpose, where we can take the next woman and say, hey, this is how I did this step. This is what you can do. Because again, you have to realize your purpose is not for you. Your purpose is to bless someone else. And it just continues going on and on and on. Right? So yes, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was all into it. Every party, music, every song, every lyric, that was me. But I realized I was stunting my growth. That's like taking a beautiful plant and putting it in the sun and never watering it, and it just dies. And I realized I wanted better for my life. And then, like I said, my purpose is not just for me. So when my kids start seeing me do a change, then they're like, okay, you know what? Let me try to. They started changing. So I want to encourage you. I want you to start paying attention to what you are digesting. Take a mental note of your life and say, okay, is there anything in my life that I can change? Can I go from listening to this artist to a podcast? Can I go from reading this book to this book here that's going to help me get to my next level? Can I stop having these conversations with people that is toxic and start having conversations with people that we can help each other grow? I want you to really, really ponder on this. I want you to talk to your friends about it. And I want you guys to think about this, and think about this by yourself. Is there anything in my life that's going to stunt my growth? Is there anything in my life that I can get rid of so I can start seeing myself move to another level mentally, physically, spiritually? Is there something that I can do? I need to start manifesting my spirit. I need to start feeding my spirit with the right things. And when I took that step and started feeding my spirit the right things, I started seeing things change in my life. It was like I took off the shades and I was actually able to see the daylight. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is actually beautiful. Like I was able to do things differently because I started feeding my spirit with the right stuff. I hope this blessed you. I want to see you grow. I want to see you just blossom. I want you to leave me a comment and let me know content is helping you, because I want to make sure that I'm giving you what you need, where you can go home, you can lay down once you put your kids to bed, your babe go to bed, you put your dogs down. It don't matter, that you can ponder on what I'm telling you. For you to come back and email me, which is in the description, you can email me and say, you know what? I took your advice and this really did help me. Know that I love you. Girl, I have your back. Leave me a comment, subscribe, and like to this channel because I have so much more for you guys. And let's grow. Till next time.